All right, guys. So for this episode, we're going to get right into it. There's two key catalytic questions that David Meltzer talked about in our guest episode this weekend. That's episode 175, if you want to reference that episode. So there's two key questions to get in access to abundance, to more energy, to more receiving, and to more giving. And that sounds pretty amazing, doesn't it? So there are two simple questions that if you utilize them, you will receive and be able to give more. And that is absolutely incredible. So as a quick aside, the way we ask questions, how we ask questions, and the questions we ask can gear the conversation in a few directions. So it's incredibly important to be strategic with the question that we are asking. So in order to create abundance, an abundant life, we have to understand that we are always either receiving energy in different forms, currencies, conversation, what have you, and we are giving energy, giving entertainment, value, information, currency, love, whatever. So by mastering the receiving of energy and in conversation between people and giving, we ultimately can create a more abundant life. And in the, when it comes to people, how do we transmit those wants and needs? It's through conversation. It's through the words that come out of our mouths. It's through storytelling. It's through all these skills. But in this case, questions are the ways that we really are able to express those needs. So what are the two questions that are going to be creating more abundance for us? So the giving question, the way we're going to give more to other people, is quite simple. How can I be of service for you today? How can I provide you value today? What can I do to help you today? So this puts the pressure on the other individual to let them think creatively. What can they do to help you? And sometimes there's not something that they can think of. Sometimes they might not know what they need. You can obviously offer some ideas of those things. But by asking this question, you're letting that individual know that you want to give to them from your level of value, what you would like to provide service for them. Okay? So that is a great question to ask when you're in a mentorship role, when you're in a coaching role, when you're in a space where you feel like you can possibly give or help someone else. And it's just great. It creates that abundance of giving at your full capabilities, at your full level. Now, let's ask the opposite. What is going to be the question that's going to allow us to receive from other people at the highest level? The question is going to be, do you know anyone who can help me with blank? Do you know a way to help me with blank? Okay. So there's a couple ways of phrasing that, but the first way, do you know anyone who can help me with whatever? That is a fantastic question to create receiving at the highest level because of a few reasons. One, it asks the person for help, which is often hard and difficult for people. But when you ask for that help, you also give that individual a way out of the question. Do you know anyone who can help me with blank? So if you ask that question, that individual can either A, say, oh, I can actually help you with that. I know how to do that. Or B, I'm not sure how I can help you with that, but I do know someone who can. Is it okay if I reach out to so-and-so? Or if you do ask that question, oh, can you reach out? Do you know anyone who can? Like, it gives them the option to reach out to someone who can then get you further down the line. Because at the end of the day, and this is something we kind of discussed in the episode, we're all very connected. People are connected. We have this world now in social media, for example, that we're so connected. We all have like 1,000 friends plus through social media, through connections, through school, through work, whatever. And so if I can't help you, I might know someone who does. And if we keep asking that question for a purpose or a thing that we're trying to create in our lives, and we keep asking that question, someone will ultimately know who to talk to. So by asking that question, we give them option one, which is they can help us, or B, they're going to be able to help us find someone who can help us. And as such, you have now connected to the abundance that we have in this planet by ultimately creating that propagation of asking a question and receiving, but remembering that you might not receive it on the first try. You have to keep going down the line. So as such, you can see that these two questions, I've just put up the number 4 on Instagram, these two questions are absolutely important when it comes to giving at the highest level. How can I be of service to you today? And receiving at the highest level. Do you know anyone who can help me with blank? By using these questions more often, we're able to give and receive at the highest level, and this will allow us to get more in touch with greater abundance, greater transmission of goodwill, and getting out of our own way, which is incredibly important. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or thoughts about that, please reach out to us. You can always tweet us at Happy Doc Podcast, or you can sync up with us or DM us. It's at Happy Doc Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, social media channels. You can find us. So I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you on the next episode.